Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, back with another video. Today is January 4th. I hope everyone is doing well, starting off their new year. Today, I'm going to open up one piece of mail that I am really excited about. This is one card, and it is of a Hall of Famer. A very underrated player. A very misunderstood player. Which I think takes away from how great he really was. But also a very rare career indeed, if you ask me, considering the type of hitter he was. And I will explain that in short detail. Now, there are 20 switch hitters in the Hall of Fame. Only 20. And nearly half of them are pitchers. So this player is an elite company. I am going to show you a list of all of them. But as far as hitters go, there's probably a handful that stand above the rest. So, let's go to the list. Okay, here we go. 20 switch hitters that are in the Hall of Fame. Let's run down the list real quick. We've got George Davis, the great New York Giants shortstop. Kid Nichols, who is a pitcher. Mordecai Brown, pitcher. Rube Marquard, pitcher. Max Carey, the great center fielder. Herb Pennock, pitcher. Red Faber, pitcher. The Beauty, Dave Bancroft. Frankie Frisch. Ted Lyons, pitcher. Early Wynn, pitcher. Red Schoendienst, great Cardinal. Robin Roberts, pitcher. Mickey Mantle. Ted Simmons. Eddie Murray. Ozzie Smith. Tim Raines. Roberto Alomar. Chipper Jones. So this list, if I had to pick, I don't know, like a top 5, in no particular order, I would probably go Mantle is in there. Eddie Murray's in there. Chipper Jones is in there. Frankie Frisch is in there, and I would have to say probably, for as far as an all-around player, probably Roberto Alomar. Maybe George Davis, but he did play a long, long time ago. So that's what I would have to pick as far as, you know, the elite switch hitters. But that's just my opinion. So, now, let's get into the mail. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's get into this mail. We are going to use the trusty rake on this opening. So, very excited about this one. It's been a card that's been on my radar for quite some time. I did do my due diligence researching this card. You know, it's not the highest grade, but this card did look considerably better for what I wanted than most I looked at that had higher grades. So, you know, my advice, don't just settle for the grade, because, you know, it's really only a grader's opinion. When a card gets graded, guess what? You have no say in what the grade will be. Remember that. So don't spend extra money to, well, you can't spend extra money to bump up a grade, and you can't plead your case after you get it back. So buy the card that suits you. Sorry if this is taking a little bit more time than I want to, but it is what it is. I'd rather not keep you guys waiting, but here we go. I give to you take out the plastic. $1978 Topps. Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. In a PSA 5. The only switch-hitting first baseman in Cooperstown. Let's take a look. Very iconic image. Most collectors know this card. It's got the rookie cup. You can see right there. 1978, amazing set. Now the corners are very good. Edges, you don't see like a lot of blemishes there. Centered up great. Doesn't have to be, you know, perfect. This is one of my favorites of the decade, of the 70s. A lot of cards in the 70s have that green and gray back. This one does not. 73 does not. 70 does not, but most of the rest of them do. I like the colors on the back here. So the back looks, you know, very clean. You know, I threw a best offer on this card. I don't know if some of you are aware of it, but Eddie Murray wore the number 33 his whole 21-year career, spanning 5 different teams. Guess what my offer was? That's right, $33, and I got it. Just a clean version. Like I said, this 5 looked a lot better than like some 7s I saw that were very off-center and maybe a little sharper corners, but, you know, I'm not complaining about this one. More detailed look at it. Okay. So, let's get into, let me see if I don't screw this up. Adjust the camera a little bit. Now, let's get into the greatness. Murray hit 287 over his career, 3,000 hits. Not just 3,000 hits, but 3,255. That ranks him 14th all time, ahead of guys like Brett, Gwynn, Lajoie, Lloyd Wainer, Robin Yount, and Ripken. Guys, bear in mind, he was a switch hitter. Now, I know Pete Rose is not in the Hall of Fame, so that sits Murray at the top rung on the Hall of Fame ladder for hits as a switch hitter. Just think of the extra work put in to hone your craft, both sides of the plate. Home runs, 504. So he is in that upper tier of home run hitters all time. You know, he's over 500 home runs. Now that list does grow as time goes on, but rarefied air, if you ask me, over 500 home runs. RBIs. How many RBIs do you think he has? Like, obviously not a exact number, but roundabout. How about over 1,900? 1,917 to be exact. That's 11th in the history of baseball. First on the list as a switch hitter in Cooperstown. So that's ahead of guys like Mays, Mel Ott, Yaz, Ted Williams, Griffey Jr. To me, that makes him not only a great run producer, but a clutch player. He is the all-time leader in sacrifice flies at 128. Now, I don't know if that qualifies you as a great player or not, but he was getting that run home in any way possible. So, Rookie of the Year, 1977. 8-time All-Star, a World Series champ in 83 with Baltimore. 3 times he won the Gold Glove, and 3 times he took home the Silver Slugger Award at first base. Led the AL in home runs and RBIs in 1981 during the strike year. He finished top 5 in MVP 6 times. And 5 years in a row from 1981 to 1985. Twice he finished runner-up for MVP in the American League. 1982 behind Robin Yount's monster season, and in 1983 behind teammate Cal Ripken Jr. Also very durable. Hardly was ever on the DL during his long career. His 19 grand slams rank him 4th all time. And his career average with the bases loaded is a whopping .399. That's almost 400. Even I know that. Now, I mentioned earlier about him being misunderstood. He wasn't flashy. His game lacked showmanship. It was subtle with unwavering focus. It was strict attention to repetitiveness of the smaller details, game after game, year in, year out. He did quit talking to the media in his career, probably around after 1979. He never did have a good relationship, either in print or with reporters. He actually found out that he made the Hall of Fame while at a funeral for his younger sister, Tanya, who passed away losing a battle with kidney disease. She was 38 years old. Obviously distraught, all he told baseball writer Jack O'Connell was, "Thank you," over the phone. But yes, I give to you 1978 Topps. Card number 36. First ballot Hall of Famer, Eddie Murray. Just a gorgeous card. An image that most of you know as collectors out there. So I hope you all enjoyed. I sure did opening this up, giving you a little background on his story. Now there's so many other numbers I could probably give you, but just a little rundown. Now, coming up later, we have some more recent pickups. Who knows what will we going to be running into when we look over some recent pickups on my channel. There's VRs scattered out there in our community. So if you make content, consider supporting your favorite channels or even new ones, trying to get their feet wet in the hobby and making content. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be seeing you soon. Take care.